We now know the names of two teenagers killed in a crash in North Las Vegas over the weekend. A Fox 5 viewer sent in this photo and video. It was taken just after the crash. It was around 10:30 Saturday night. It involved a Kia and a Nissan pickup truck. The coroner identified two victims as Adrian Hyder and Darian Torrance, both 15 years old. The bodies were found in the badly damaged Kia. A third was found in the pickup truck, which caught fire after the crash. That person has not been identified just yet. One person survived the crash. They were taken to the hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. And this happened on Cary Avenue and Winning Way in North Las Vegas near Clayton Street. Police later found out the Kia had been stolen. Officers still had not finished taking that report when the crash happened. North Las Vegas police are asking anyone with information to give them a call.